Um, oh, Going live. A little later than I wanted to, but we'll try to get at least one league in. Here we go. Continuing with humans. We're right on the precipice of going to a new format, so not huge amount to learn here. But I think that humans is going to remain a good deck. This is what we played on Monday, but I think I'm thinking of changing it up and Uh, somebody that really inspired me to start playing this deck and has been following along, John Watts, recently top aided the challenge this weekend. Let me just pull up this list. This list looks pretty clean. Um, Unfortunately, I can't copy it exactly because I don't own three unlicensed hearse. I'll just put a Sun Gold there if I actually end up playing this. But this list looks pretty awesome. I kind of like where it's at. I like it, I think, better than the kind of like Gideon list that I'm playing right now. So I'm gonna go for it. Let's take a moment to copy this list. So sorry if this is annoying and maybe takes a second, but we're down a soldier. Oh, so we'll add a soldier of the Pantheon. The twos are always perfect. We never mess with those. We can get Gideon out of here. I liked it, but I didn't love it. We can get the Sun Golds out of here. We'll actually add one for the Unlicensed Hearst. Get the Thalias back in. There we go. 8. I gotta get Adeline back in here too. Okay. Love the 4 wedding announcement. We'll try that out. And I think that's it. So this is 15 and 60. Perfect. Yeah, I think this is it. We're one card off with Sun Gold Sentinel, but I'm not too worried about that. Um, so I'm just going to update my Stream Decker before we jump into a league. But here we can just get started. Let's edit the Stream Decker. We're down on Gideon. We're up on Soldier. We're down on Cave of the Frost Dragon. We're up on Adeline. We're down on Sun Gold. We're up on Thalia. Guardian of Thraben. And we're down 2 cards right now. What am I down? 32 creatures, 4 instants, 22 lands. Gotta be missing something. 32, 4, and 22. 58 cards. Oh, Extraction Specialist. Maybe those were missing last playthrough, so sorry about that if that was true. Sounds like it was. We're out of Thalia in the board. We're up to 4 Wedding Announcement in the board. And we're adding 1 Sun Gold Sentinel to the board. Just as Graveyard Hate. I think this is correct. Anybody, if you're in the chat and this is, oh, what's up, Woody? Oh, by the way, this hasn't been used yet, but we got some new emotes custom. We got Zuko for when something good happens, my boy. We got I'm not trash for when a mistake was made but we're not punished. That was my intent for that one. And then we got Thoreau for when I make a really bad mistake and don't recover. So those are my animals. I got some emotes for the chat. Um, anyway, sorry, I'm not looking directly at the chat right now just because of the nature of changing Stream Decker. It sounds like that's updated. John Watts did, what did he do? 5th this weekend with this, which was really awesome. We had a bunch of good results. Played the Gideon list on Monday. That video is on my YouTube if you want to subscribe to that and follow that. It's also in the Twitch VODs if you want to watch it there. Yeah, we're one card off. I'm not gonna buy it on licensors for this. They're like 50 ticks right now, and I'm trying to do this without subscribing. I might subscribe next week if I end up playing elves though. Oh, the Thoreau's your favorite one? Well, Thoreau's like everybody that's been to my house, I think Thoreau is their favorite animal, so that makes a lot of sense. Um, I'm looking forward to more negativity in the chat, right? Can't all be happy. Um, so yeah, let's get a Pioneer League in there with one Planetary Humans, 100 play points. Let's go. Trying to get trophy number 6. We got those trophies so quick, and then everything fell apart. We haven't been able to quite close out on trophy. Oh, please note league max now start upon pairing. Oh, okay, they changed leagues. That's cool. Let's get the win rate tracker up. Right, we're currently sitting at a clean 70, not even rounded. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying. So I have D&D on Tuesdays. I'm trying to do Monday, Wednesday for at least a league. But yeah, it's definitely still in the works. I wanted to try to get a weekend tournament in terms of the stream schedule as things continued, but it's definitely going to be different than the summer, unfortunately. If anybody previously was like watching during work, you'll have hopefully twice a week a league to watch on my YouTube or a Twitch VOD. Um, YouTube's been going pretty well though, up to 20 subs. I don't really put a lot of effort into editing those. I don't really know how to. I'm a little intimidated, but that's to come. Beginning of the school year is a little bit less stressful than I thought it was going to be, so I guess I got that going for me. Oh, down to 0 trophies. We gotta bring that number back up. I think the reset just happened, right? So that makes sense. Okay, we won the die roll. And wow. All right, let's talk about this hand because I think this hand is like do you keep this hand is a really important question for humans because 4 land is more than we ever want, but we have 1 drop, 2 drop protection spell. Thalia is really good in a lot of matchups. This is so close, and like imagine if this planes if this was a Molda 6, this would be a good Molda 6, right? Like we'd bottom this planes and be happy. It's not a great Molda 6. Like a great Molda 6, we'd want to see 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, probably no Brave the Elements, maybe 2 lands and hope to draw the third. Um, so I think that this 7 on the play is better than the average Molda 6 blind. So I'm going to keep it. But I can definitely see, like, this is like one of the closer hands to Mulligan. If we draw Gas off the top, obviously, like, we're in a great spot. If Soldier or Thalia are good in the matchup, then we're in a really great spot. But this hand can fall apart pretty easily. Like, one top deck land before curving out is really, really bad. I think Thalia is really good against Mausoleum Wanderer on the play, so that's nice. We're going to pretend that we didn't top deck the land. We have to take this trade, right? Like, yeah, here we go. Brave can be okay game 1. It's not great. We really, one of the things about Spirits, yeah, this is where it's going to come to play. One of the things about Spirits is that you really want things that put counters on your cards, like Luminarch Aspirant and Thalia's Lieutenant. Oh, there's Luminarch Aspirant. That's really, really nice. Um, Luminarch Aspirant and Thalia's Lieutenant are worth their weight in gold in this matchup. So I'm going to put the first counter here. They have to kind of deal with this Thalia anyway. We want it to have 3 power when it attacks, so that's pretty important. Um, if nothing else happens for the rest of the game, in terms of our draws, that's not the end of the world. This is like a spell queller opportunity for them. We're not in the worst spot, but obviously they are also on a deck that can Collected Company. We have protection from Collected Company right now. Adeline's really nice. Adeline's not that nice into Spell Queller though. Um, hmm. I think that we're just gonna attack with Thalia and Soldier of the Pantheon. Next turn we can attack with Mutavault Thalia and Soldier of the Pantheon. Maybe they do something here. Oh, nice. Okay, so we definitely Adeline post. Okay. Are they gonna try to gang block or something? Hmm. So we could Brave to save Thalia. I don't think that does anything, unfortunately. Or we can Adeline post combat with Brave up. That seems pretty good. We don't love throwing that card away. But honestly, we're like, if we can just protect this Adeline, we're in like a good spot. Catilda is impossible for us to beat. Oh my goodness. I don't see green mana, so maybe. Oh, okay. So, the gods have smiled upon us today. This is the luckiest top deck of my entire life. Um, I just want Adeline to be as big as possible, so there's no chance of it dying. Soldier already doesn't have a chance of dying. Wow, that was a lucky draw on Skyclave Apparition. They're at 5. I don't know how they beat a Brave the Elements. Shacklegeist is possibly the way they beat a Brave the Elements. Double Shacklegeist is a good combination of cards. Pro Blue on Brave the Elements is pretty big. Hmm. So I think we animate Mutavault and we go to attacks. Um, should I put this here? No, we probably. Alright, so Shacklegeist will use two Shacklegeist probably to tap down Adeline. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it on Skyclave Apparition so I can attack with it. And maybe I'll oh, I should have Dauntless. Um I just Brave now, right? Pro Blue. Because then they're just dead. Yeah, okay. That wasn't that bad. Against spirits, we want all of the removal that we can possibly have. I don't think this is really a game about wedding announcement. I don't think Brave really does our plan very well. Um, like, does Brave do it? Probably not. I don't. Maybe we don't want to go down to 0. I think Thalia's like okay. They didn't reveal any green sources, but you gotta assume that a spirits without that's not blue. A spirits deck that's not mono blue definitely is in green, right? Like, there's no reason to splash white without splashing green. It's like relatively free. So I think we gotta assume that they are on Collected Company. I still don't think Thalia's like insane in this matchup, but I think it's definitely in the good Spectrum. Um, we're on the draw, so Portable Hole is a good play on turn one. I actually like be heavier on the play with one drops than on the draw, because then you can go one drop threat and then one drop and then double one drop like Portable Hole, something else. Seems like a good line. In terms of what I'd want to cut, I don't think I want to cut any of my threes. Honestly, it might just be two Thalia. In my head right now, it's only turning off Collected Company, and I don't think I care too much about Collected Company being 4 or 5. So that's my theory right now. Let me just think of... Yeah, I think that's fine. It's possible that I just want to go down on ones because I have so many ones with Portable Hole. Ones are better on the draw because you want more of them. I'm going to go with that. This is definitely not a wedding announcement matchup for sure. This is not a because they fly, right? That's the only reason that it's not a wedding announcement matchup, by the way. And this is actually going according to plan, right? Like one drop and then double one drop. If we want a one drop there, one drop with Portable Hole, that's fine. I don't think we really care about Mausoleum Gondor that much, but we could also like double one drop turn two if we play a threat. So getting their Supreme Phantom is super big. Oh, actually, I think I lost to RMF in I think this is like a pretty prominent humans player. I don't know if anybody in chat knows. Isn't this person like big on spirits? I think I lost to them, or my friend told me that I lost to their wife or something on a Shacklegeist isn't anything to Portable Hole. All right, we're in a spot. In a challenge is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna get a soldier out of the Pantheon before I get a Dauntless Bodyguard out. I definitely want a Portable Hole Shacklegeist if I can, and then we'll commence the beatdowns. Um, Soldier's nice because if they just hold 3, we can attack the soldier into a whatever it's called. Um, oh, they're paying 2 mana. Supreme Phantom. Good for them. We really want to top deck a land so that we can kill Supreme Phantom with Skyclave Apparition. Decked Stone. Do we want to do that just for Supreme Phantom is the question. I don't think so. I think we just want a Luminarch Aspirant. Maybe I take that back. Maybe we just want a Thalia's Lieutenant and a double attack. I think we're on the aggressive plan. Supreme Phantom is something that we do want to take out eventually. But attacking with some 3/2s is fine. They're playing at sorcery speed, which is great. Declaration Stone seems really good on this board. Hopefully, you don't have like a one drop way to save it. That would be unideal. But oh, do we Skyclave here? Two options. We could Skyclave Apparition, their Supreme Phantom, and do nothing else. Or we could Declaration Stone and Dauntless Bodyguard and attack with everything. I guess we attack with everything either way. I think I'd rather Skyclave their Skyclave. They've told us that they don't have a 3-drop or a Collected Company. So what's their hand? Multiple 2-drops. Because they played Botanical Sanctum that term, is that right? Or maybe, wait, maybe they have Coco. What did they play for a land that term? Plays Temple Garden. Castelli okay. Plays Botanical Sanctum. Okay, so they could still have Collected Company. I think I'll Skyclave in that case. This gets around, I mean, who in their right mind would keep Spell Pearson in this matchup or whatever, but I'm definitely attacking. Do I attack with Thalia's Lieutenant? I don't think the +1/+1 counters are going to be huge here. We're okay with them blocking and taking 6 for sure, so I'm going to attack. This is aggressive for sure, but I think we're okay with either outcome. Okay, so they're kind of telling that they have more to come. portable hole. They're probably gonna hit my portable hole. Okay. Unexpected. Do they have untapped land? I wonder what they have. Hmm. Hold on one sec. My dog's being annoying. Hey, I'm back. Zuko likes to get the tennis ball to go under the bed and then beg until I get it out from under the bed. So I'm not gonna play that game right now. I do play that game probably too much though. All right, so they're either representing Spell Queller, which the best line against Spell Queller is play Dauntless Bodyguard and save the Skyclave apparition maybe. We don't really have great lines against Spell Queller, or we could play around Collected Company, but I don't think I really want to play around either. I don't want to portable hold their portable hold because I don't really want this back. This is actually a super surprising thing for them to take. I think I'd rather play Dauntless Bodyguard, see if they spell Queller, play Luminarch Aspirant, and then get some beats in. That's my idea. They might think that our only play is Dauntless Bodyguard. We'll just do this, I guess, because it doesn't really matter. Um, I'll play Luminarch Aspirant. If they have, oh, they don't have Spell Queller, or at least they didn't show it. Um, Luminarch Aspirant, yeah, we'll try to get in with this. It has protection, so what's the point in holding back, right? Four mana. Otawara. Okay, that's not the end of the world. They give us back a Skyclave Apparition. They get back a 2/2. I think we're definitely okay with that. If the best card in their hand is Otawara, then we're in a really good spot. Okay. So we beat Bant Spirits. They didn't have a great draw. Well, not the best showing from them. Bant Spirits for 3. Oh, why does this keep happening? Okay. Bant Spirits, we are 3 and 3. Nice. Back above 70%. It was nice to be at a clean 70 though. That was a good player. From what I think I played him in a challenge and then his wife in a challenge. I think I beat this person and then I lost to their wife with a collecting company into Catilda, which was a pretty cool game. Um, I think I lost playing for top 8, but maybe I'm getting names wrong. Does anybody in chat know? First of all, thanks to 9 viewers for joining. Feel free to drop a follow or a subscribe if you are interested in continuing with this channel. I'm about to sleep it now. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're on John Watts's list, which I like. I know that you were really into if I remember correctly from your comments, you were really into the Sun Golds in the main, which I actually liked more than I thought that I would. We're back on Thalia in the main though. This is obviously a mulligan. Ugh. I mean, this is a keep, but we're not super thrilled about it. Oh, to see the list? It should be on Stream Decker. Um, but this is a list that we're copying. We're one card off. I didn't want to buy the unlicensed hearse the third unlicensed first for 50 ticks, so I just put a Sun Gold in there. But if we were playing optimally, we'd be on the unlicensed first. But yeah, that's what we got going. Let me know if Stream Decker's broken or anything, because it's broken a couple times. Hopefully we draw a one drop. That'd be a lot better than not drawing a one drop. We're playing against Phoenix, in theory, so Luminarch Aspirant is usually a card we'd board out. We did draw the one drop though, so that's nice. Okay, Blue-Red Control. Extraction Specialist is something that we like to see against Blue-Red Control, so that's good. Hopefully she actually gets big pretty quickly, which is nice. They commented, or they sent me in chat an ellipses. Don't know what that means. Did it take a long time or something? Okay, green, blue, red, green. So Temur, Hieroglyphic Illumination. I'm gonna play Luminarch Aspirant and put a counter on Hopeful Initiate. If they let me, they probably won't. They probably have the removal spell. There it is. So it's gonna be one of those graveyard decks, right? Oh, they didn't discard a card. So their hand must be pretty good. They're at 19, we're at 20, so we're winning. That's how Magic works. I don't really know what to play around, I'll be honest. I don't think Extraction Specialist here, with the risk of being counterspelled, is better than just playing Luminarch Aspirant. And therefore, I'm not gonna do it. Let's just get this out here. I know it's more aggressive. It's a better use of mana. I'm just playing around Censor, which I think is definitely a possibility. Growth Spiral. Yeah, no idea what they're doing. Thalia would be a great draw. Oh, we got a counter. Nice. Get this Hopeful Initiate nice and big. If they tap out, or if they remove Luminarch Aspirant or something like that, Extraction Specialist into Luminarch Aspirant is a really good play. We can get some counters on Hopeful Initiate. They have Fire Prophecy, so it leads me to believe they're on... What's that Fires card? Where they can cast 2 spells equal to the number of lands they have or less. Or a Graveyard Interaction deck. Either's okay. For sure. If they have a Sweeper, a land with like Mutavault makes Luminarch Aspirant good play. Skyclave is a pretty dead draw in theory. But obviously, I don't know what the contents of their decks are. You gotta assume it's like game-winning cards and interactive cards. That's my guess. I'd love them to tap out for something. Alright, so they probably don't have a land drop. Okay, they have a land drop. Okay, yep, they have both land drops. That was a little bit surprising, I guess. I think we just gotta play into what they have, right? Like, are we winning by sitting back with them at 17? I'll give that the definitely no. Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely no. Attack with both. Do we play the Soldier of the Pantheon? We have lethal without it. I'm gonna play it. I don't think like if they untap sweep. If they untap sweep, having Soldier doesn't really like improve much for us. If we draw land, we could Soldier Extraction Specialist, and obviously that's really good. But I don't think they'll play like a 4 damage sweeper. Oh, okay, they're the Magma Opus deck. So they probably transmogrify and kill us. Ooh, having Hopeful open would have been so nice. We should have played around that probably. I don't think we can afford to, but yeah. Torrential Gear. Okay, just hard cast Torrential Gear Hulk into a Magma Opus. Sure. They get to divide 4 damage as they please, not onto Soldier of the Pantheon. So they probably kill both Luminarch Aspirants. Yep. Alright, so how do we win? The best explanation is we don't, but if we're going to win, it's probably from this guy dying. And trying to just get in there with Soldier of the Pantheon. They are at 9. Extraction Specialist next turn on Luminarch Aspirant seems pretty good. I think we have really good board cards, for sure. Fire Prophecy's not great. This deck is for sure sick, though. I really like this deck. Hey, thanks for the follow. Marceline. Is that an Inventor Time call out? Big fan, if it is. Okay. They have. We just can't play scared. That's the biggest thing that we could be mistaking. Yeah, I'd rather have Extraction Specialist than anything else. Get that Luminarch Aspirant back. Play this. Yeah, Skyclave Apparitions does nothing here, right? I think Luminarch Aspirant is gonna just pump up the Soldier of the Pantheon. Pro multicolored seems really strong. If we can, it would be awesome to be able to get this Hopeful Initiate to do, literally anything. But if not, that's okay too. Oh, your name's Marceline on IRL. That's sweet. I'm trying to block my window with my head. Here we go. That's better. It's a lot of mana. Torrential Gearhulk is not great. But they don't. Oh, they have Fire Prophecy. That's fine. What would they kill? Luminarch Aspirant. That makes sense. So we probably throw away this Hopeful Initiate to kill the Torrential Gearhulk by removing counters. Hopefully they don't have anything else. They have a land. Okay. Okay. That's the worst shot on the deck. Alright, we'll attack with everything. So I'm going to hold control because I don't know what I'm doing here. Trading counter happens. Kill this by taking the counter. Oh, pay the mana first. Take the counters off here and here. They get to eat one thing, but they're going to eat one thing anyway, so whatever. There we go. Well, we get to gain some life out of it. Hopeful Initiate seems better to have than that thing anyway. Alright, so 3 attacks get in with Soldier of the Pantheon, and we win. It's that easy. what their hand is, though. We do have like strong late game potential with like Castle and Mutable. Two cards in hand that are bad, but you know they're 2/2s. Skyclave Apparition is definitely a 2/2 for 3. This is a really good example of why Brutal Cathar is better in certain situations. I'm still of the belief that Skyclave Apparition is better overall, but it's not like a surefire thing. If you like Brutal Cathar a lot, definitely play it. I could definitely be wrong here or biased in an unfair way. Skyclave is for sure better against red black, but I guess the rest remains to be seen. All right. Did they draw the third Torrential Gearhulk? Oh, Magma Opus. Tap 2 target permanents. Sure. Nothing we can do there. I'm just gonna play this naked. How much are we regretting? No, we're not regretting it. Never mind. I take it back. I was gonna say how much are we regretting taking back Luminarch Aspirant instead of second Soldier of the Pantheon, but I think we're fine. They do have a lot of cards in hand though. It's not great. Growth Spiral is fine. Um, something we're definitely okay with. Be surprised if they didn't have like another Transmogrify or something. I wonder if they run the full Torrential Gearhulk. Maybe they don't. Brave the Elements was thus the game. Did they cycle that or they drew 2 cards off that? Okay. Fable. Well, so much for Soldier winning us this game. I like that attack. Good job, them. Brave still wins us the game. So that's something to think about. We haven't drawn one yet. 46 cards on the deck, 4 Braves. Yeah, no, that's definitely true. There's also like times where it's like, oh, I lost because I drew 2 Brave the Elements and didn't have enough creatures. Agandra's like a actually really sweet card right now. I attack with Soldier. I don't really want them to Fable. What do I do? All right, so here's a plan in my head. I take it back. I think I have to Skyclave the Fable, and then I can't do anything else, which is bad. My alternative is to animate Mutavault, attack with 3 creatures, Aganjo the Elemental token, and trade with the Goblin Shaman, and then they discard 2 and draw 2. That doesn't seem like a great trade. That's probably the only way I'm winning. Does that make sense? Oh my goodness, this window. Does it make sense that that's the only way that I'm winning? They take 2, go to 2, and we'll have 2 attackers. They won't have the Goblin token. And then we'll have Skyclave before the flip. I think that's what we have to do. We just have to hope they have all lands in their hand. Top deck do lands. Actually, I'm about to take what I said back. I think we Skyclave here or Aganjo here because then Soldier has protection from whatever they do. They're still at 2. We at least have protection from their board, right? If they can't kill Soldier or get another creature out, then we win. Chances are they can, and we're dead. But Brave the Elements still wins us the game. They've drawn half their deck. I mean, things aren't looking great, but they haven't won yet. So tapping 4 mana is not what we want to see, but you know, a draw 2 is fine. What did they do? They discard Madcap Experiment. Wait, Madcap Experiment. In what world is that not good enough? Do they have the 8-drop in hand? Platinum Empyrean? Is this a Platinum Empyrean deck? Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. They only have 4 mana left, in theory. They could have 6 mana, I guess, with Growth Spiral and Lindrop. I don't know if they played land already. They haven't. Madcap Experiment, though. Maybe they don't have Platinum Empyrean. They played the land. 3 cards left. They have 6 mana. Torrential Gearhulk. Transmogrify. Consider. Okay. Bottom, 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 bottom. Damn. It's going to be Fire Prophecy and we lose the game. Okay. Okay. Second Fable. Not great. Really wishing this was the other one. But that's okay. Yeah, I mean we're not doing much better. Do we want them to draw 2 or do we want them to get another 2/2? Probably drawing 2. Discard 2, draw 2 is fine. What can they copy, really? I honestly think we don't want them to have the card selection, and we're okay with them having that 2/2 that doesn't do anything. Am I a complete idiot? We're just trying to draw to bring Brave the Elements. Um, well, there's also the possibility that we want 4 creatures next turn to their 2 creatures. And we do get that in this way. I don't love giving them 2 cards. I don't even like giving them 2 cards. You know, if I'm gonna stream at night, this window behind me has definitely got to change. uh, Lesson learned. Okay, so what do they do? If I hold my head very still for an hour and 45 minutes, then it won't know my viewers. Okay, so cast Magma Opus. Maybe they'll attack with Goblin Shaman though. Yeah, now we don't have any outs. There we go. Yeah, just let us concede. Alright, Graveyard Interaction seems key. Graveyard Interaction seems great. I don't know if it does anything. I don't like Declaration, so it does anything. But it seems they're probably bringing in sweepers. Straight terrible. Maybe that means that Deck and Stone is bad. I kind of like Deck and Stone here. We're at 65 cards. It's a lot of cards. Thalia's obviously good. Gotta take. It seems like we have to take out some 2-drops. What seems like the worst 2-drop? Actually, we're bringing in Brave. Might not be super good. And then we can kind of just like bring out a playset. Is it Wedding Announcement? I think on the play where they're on the control plan. They're probably gonna bring in sweepers, but I think this is what we want. I'm gonna keep this even though it's like not that great. It's better than the average 6, I think. Right? We have 4 lands. One of them is a Mutavault. Got 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. Those cards are impactful in the matchup. It's hard to ask for more than that. They did mulligan. Soldier was a beast last time. And they also didn't reveal 1-drop removal spells. Ooh, that's even better. Oh, I should have. It's unfortunate. I'm doing this now because the longer Luminarch Aspirant is out, the more impactful it becomes. So this seems like a good call. I think Soldier is like super good in this matchup. So if I can just protect Soldier for a while, it'd be good. They kept in Fable. Fable seems like somewhat weak. They have no red land. Oh, okay. They have a red land. Maybe we want to Redain here. Yeah, I'm Redaining. Seems like they're gonna have a lot of trouble dealing with a 3/4 Redain. Or Thalia, we have double 2-drop next turn, so I'm gonna do it this way. We lose out on a damage by putting the counter on Redain, but it doesn't tie to Fire Prophecy, which seems really important. So we're gonna do that. Will I be making any limited content in regards to Dominaria release? I'm gonna be honest. Like I've played limited. I'm not like a limited. Like I feel like for your sake, I'm not like a limited expert. Um, so I don't want you to like if you're looking for limited content, there's so many people better than me. My idea for Dominaria releases, I think I want to try to craft elves. If it fails, I'm back on mono white humans. If it doesn't, then we'll just beast mode with elves, which will be fine and very fun. That's the idea. So if you're looking for that kind of content, that's awesome. But there's so many better content creators than I am for limited. Yeah, no, I actually I didn't know that until my friend brought it up to me on Arena. They didn't let it happen, which I thought was kind of crazy. All right. The question, as always, is where do I put the counter with Luminar Gasparine? I think it's just on itself, so we can jam. They're at 3, and their things are taxed by 3. In theory, I don't see an out for them, but this is a combo. Nice. Yeah, I didn't see an out. Do we want to change anything on the draw? Redain seems still insane. All these cards seem really good. Luminarch Aspirant might not be like super good. Wedding announcement seems good in theory. I don't know if I want to play that long game. But am I winning the short game? I don't think so. On the draw, it's less reliable, for sure. Maybe wedding announcement is where I want to be. And I want to cut some twos. If I want to cut twos, I probably want to cut brave. Do I want braves at all? I wasn't super afraid of sweepers there. Yeah, I'm gonna try Braveless. Braveless run. Declaration Stone seems good against their plan, so we're gonna try this. This might be wrong. Wedding announcement in multiples seems good against their late game even. So on the draw, I kind of want to have a plan that's good against their late game. How insane is this hand that we have to force back? We'll keep that. I don't think we need two Declaration in Stones. But it's also possible that we just don't need two wedding announcements with a Redain. So on the draw, Deck and Stone is better against like, I don't know, some things that they can do. They have a lot of tokens, right? We want to draw one drop, and we don't. Nice. Never didn't have it. Do we play and activate Mutavault? That's the line. So their Growth Spiral into Transmogrify is super scary. Oh, their Magma Opus is very scary too. I think we just okay. It's not the end of the world. Honestly, that seems like just fine. Yeah, it's probably insane, right? What am I talking about? I'm gonna wedding announcement here. We'll block and take some damage. I'm just gonna try to double deck next turn. See what happens. If they use a removal spell, great. If they don't, we'll take 9, go to 7, and hopefully double deck gets us there. Seems like maybe it was like an all in hand, so maybe we can beat it. They didn't take as much as we wanted for them off Bad Cap Experiment, so. I think we want to block, I don't know. It's definitely possible that we don't. Hearse is great. Maybe we Hearse here. Seems really good against their whole strategy. We can do this. Maybe they have Censor. Okay. We have deck next turn. Sounds like they're kind of running out of gas. Or running out of lands. They probably have straight gas in hand, but their tempo's off for sure. Fire Prophecy. Okay, we're still at 12. We're not mad about it. We're kind of protected from like everything they do for the rest of the game, which is nice with unlicensors. If they go to end step, I'd be pretty happy about that. Okay, Fable's not ideal, but let's take care of. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Okay. So we can deck. I think we want to deck this. Do we want our Torrential Gearhulk to be A living, breathing thing. What is the art? Oh, so sorry. Let me do this. Oops, I don't want to activate it. I can exile 2 cards per turn, essentially, from their graveyard. Hmm. So we have Declaration Stone and Redain. I don't think this Goblin Shaman token does that much anymore. But I also don't think this Torrential Gearhulk is doing that much anymore. They have to use 2 removal spells to get rid of the Wedding Announcement and the Gearhulk. Unlicensed Hearse is going to block the Gearhulk pretty soon. Actually, Fable flipping is a problem. So yeah, I guess we'll take care of it. Um, and we'll cast Redain. Seems like we're in a good spot. Obviously, they have a lot of things that can, go right for them, but seems like a good spot. If they do get another Gearhulk, we can exile their graveyard. If they attack with the Shaman, we'll block with the Human. They have a Magma Opus in yard, which we can try to take care of. This is 4 power or 4 toughness, which seems really hard for them to kill. I think we want a crew. So we don't necessarily trade. I'll block here. I know this is a risky line, but we're so far behind that I think we have to take risky lines in order to win. Because they could just like deal 3 to this with the prophecy or something. I guess what I'm saying is no matter what, we're in a bad spot. But if this works out, we're like in a good spot, right? So we got to take risks at this point. Wonder what they're thinking about. If they have Rending Volley, this is not good. Take out their Magma Opus and probably their Rending Volley. That's a really good card. They're pinched on mana. Yeah, we're officially in a good spot. Thalia seems insane here. They do have a creature, which isn't the best. Hopeful Initiate does. Sorry about that. Hopeful Initiate does kill this creature, which is nice. Fire Prophecy on Thalia. Okay, not the best. If we have a count, if we have a way to get a counter on this, we're in a decent spot. Once again, not the best, but um, still fine. Rending Volley would be bad for us to see. Maybe we lost the game with animating Unlicensed Hearse, but I think it was kind of necessary. No fear. Nice. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Okay, not nice. I'm not playing the planes. Another Fable's bad. Alright, so we're officially super far behind. Thalia's good. They only have 2 cards in hand. Maybe the Thalia will screw him up enough that we can still win. Probably not. Probably not. Madcap seems like they can't cast it, so that's nice. Okay. That's not the end of the world. I don't know why they did that in response to their ability, but that's fine. Another Fable. Okay. You know, that's something we have to do. I don't think we get anything out of playing this planes out of our hand. And we're officially in a horrible spot. I don't think we have Braves left in the deck. Nope. We have Declaration in Stone. Oh, we don't have Declaration, so we use them. That turn 3 Gearhulk was really good. I think we had a pretty good game plan after that, and I probably screwed it up with the Unlicensors play, to be honest. If we just got Unlicensors to get to be a 7/7, like how do we lose? Probably 0%. That's confusing. We just need like any card that puts counters on things, and we're in a decent spot. Oh, they only have 4 minutes on their clock. They've been playing really slowly. That's a good draw. Are they gonna king block? Nice. That was very nice. They're at 1, so they can't shock for the rest of the game. I shouldn't have played that land. What am I doing? That was really bad. Can I still win this? Probably not. Madcap experiment. Don't they just lose? Whoa! Okay. Didn't expect to win that one. Okay. Blue red. Do I have it? I know I played against Transmogrify before. What did I call it though? Did not expect to win that game. 4-color Transmog. This was 3-color Transmog. Creativity. It wasn't quite creativity, but I'm gonna throw it in with that. I'd rather not create so many other things. Okay. Well, we won. I didn't win in the way that I thought that I was going to though. Like it seemed like those turns we would like Redana or the Thalia, um, we were gonna have some like really impactful turns, and it really just came down to beating with the 2/2. Sorry about the light. I'll try to fix that for next time. It's like peak hours for the sun to be creeping through that window, so I'll keep trying to block with my head. Mateus Della Pera. All right. This seems ideal. I don't know. It's not a mulligan. One drop Thalia. Second Thalia. Mulligan to 5. Don't hate that. They kept their 5. Well, they have 3 cards compared to these. Seems like we're in a good spot, but you know, it is red black. They're still, you know, they definitely have stuff to do. Seems good for us, no matter what. I wonder what they take. Kind of a redundant hand. Brave, it's, you know, fine. I don't have to play around it, I guess, at least. Adeline's a really good draw. I'm going to play Hopeful just because um, Dauntless can actually protect something later on, which is good. And we win. Okay. So we gotta assume it's red-black. I'm gonna board like it's red-black. Stone seems good. Sun Gold seems good. And then 4 Wedding Announcement seems good. We go up to 14 2-drops is really high. Maybe the board plan isn't Skyclave Apparition. Um, I think we can take out Braves. It's not really about holding Brave up. And maybe a Luminarch Aspirant. I'm gonna try that out. Let me block that. Sorry again. We'll fix that for next time. So far, John Watts' deck, it's been great. I usually don't take out all the Braves, but I saw a sideboard guide with somebody that's been playing this deck, and they were taking out all the Braves whenever, like for game twos and stuff. People still play around them. You might get some mileage out of it. I'm gonna try it out, especially when we leave Thalia and Brave seems worse. You don't really want to have Braves with no creatures, and if a deck is designed to kill all your creatures and you're designed to like Thalia slow them down, it can be really awkward. I'm not saying, you know, leave all your Braves in. I'm just saying maybe think about it. I'm gonna try it out. I previously was cutting Luminarch Aspirant. You just don't get big if you don't if you cut all your Luminarch Aspirants. Obviously, this is a keep. We've got game against everything. We draw third land. We're in a great spot. They choose not to bolt themselves. That is advised. That's a great card to draw. Hopefully, within the next 2 draws, we get 1 land out of the next 2 draws. Heart of the cards guide me. Okay. So this is a Bone Crusher Giant signal. I'm gonna attack. We can't really like do much against Bone Crusher, but whatever. They'll Bone Crush the soldier here, probably. Alright, so if we don't draw land, we can Thalia's Lieutenant and attack into their Bones Crusher Giant, which is great. Oh, Fable. If we do draw land, we can Wedding Announcement or whatever we want. Kytheon's not great. We are officially behind. Surprised to see that. I would have 100% traded if I was them, unless I have a sweeper. In which case, I probably still 100% trade because Goblin Shaman's dead, but that seems insane to me. But maybe they really need the mana. Yeah, we'll take 2. You can attack. We're in a bad spot unless we draw a land. So obviously we need to draw a land. Here comes Extinction Event, and they're gonna name it Odd. We should have. Oh, we can't sack these because then they would name Even. So that's not great. I guess that was one of the sweepers that I wasn't thinking of. That's horrible. All right. All of our 3 drops, no land is obviously bad. Um, yeah, they can push. That's fine. They only have 2 cards left. We kind of like are forced to draw Skyclave here. It's not an ideal situation. I'm actually gonna block this Goblin Shaman token if they attack. Yeah, you can. I don't really think we're winning another way, unfortunately. Maybe they have straight lands. Couple of Line Harvester is fine. We really need land. Okay, I don't care about that. Nice. Land. Nice. Okay, so we'll Skyclave the Reflection because we lose any other way. They'll probably Bloodline the Skyclave in theory, maybe not. If not, we can like Skyclave their Bloodline Harvester. Wedding Announcement also gives us some. Oh my goodness. I did not expect to see Sky Sovereign. Yeah, we're dead, right? Yeah, let's just. There's no way. All right, so that came down to not drawing the 3rd land. We died. I don't think there's really anything that we could have done about that. Yeah, it definitely did look like they were setting up for a Kalidas Bush turn. But you know, Extinction Event was good on that board state. Also, we definitely want to be on the play in this matchup though. So no harm, no foul. We do want to play first. We want to 1-drop in a land. We got a 1-drop in a land. We're gonna keep it. This is actually a really good hand. If they don't have a 1-drop, this hand is insane. Like insane if they don't have Fatal Push. If they do have Fatal Push, then this hand's good. But like if they were relying on, let's say, Stomp, this hand is busted. They shocked. That's not great. They got the 1-drop. Maybe they'll attack. All right. So I'm gonna do a secret cheat code. We're just gonna sit tight. Do I like Anointed Peacekeeper or Elite Spellbinder more? What's Anointed Peacekeeper? Anointed Peacekeeper. All right, so we're not doing any moves because we're gonna pretend that we're mad about not drawing land. Oh, this new card. Um, Probably Elite Spellbinder. Just thinking immediately. Just because it has flying, and flying can be relevant. Maybe not in the matchups that you want it though. I don't know. I'm not like personally. I'm not playing either. Nice. We got him to use it. Great. Okay. So now we're going to play Thalia, and hopefully we turn them off of having a 2-drop. This deck has so many 3s and so few 2s that sometimes Thalia can just like Time Warp. I'm really hoping we're in a situation where Thalia is a Time Warp spell. Extraction Specialist is great, we just need the land. Do I want Thalia's Lieutenant? I think I want to go wide here, so I'm not going to Thalia's Lieutenant this turn, so let's just attack with Thalia here. I think going wide is better. If they have push, that's really, really bad, and we're probably going to lose. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay, if we don't draw anything, we have Thalia's Lieutenant. If they play a creature, we can Deck and Stone and get in for 4. Extraction Specialist is eventually good, as long as they don't draw Graveyard Trespasser. If they do draw Graveyard Trespasser, Thalia's Lieutenant swing for 6 is really good. It's a good time to stomp. Hopefully they don't have another. Alright, best draw on the deck is land. But that's not a land, so we'll make do. If they have another 1-drop, then, what are we going to do? There's no chance. Yeah, great. Okay, they had the other 1-drop. I guess we're not dead in the water because Extraction Specialist is so good here. But triple Rending Volley is definitely a combination of cards that doesn't feel great to play against. Okay, so they all they did was Bone Crusher Giant. We can beat that. We can beat that 3-drop. I think I. Oh no! I thought I had the land. That was really bad. Okay, we can't beat that. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking that I could play Soldier of the Pantheon, Thalia's Lieutenant. That's what you get for playing Magic after Day of Teaching. Oh, is the light better? Light's gonna get a little bit better. So they hit land 5. Sky Sovereign would be horrible. Um, okay. I think we still do this. Because if either of these die, then Extraction Specialist getting this back is like insane good. Another stomp. Don't love to see that. I can set myself up for a situation where that doesn't trade. I think. No, I think I just gotta clear the way. This has to trade for Bone Crusher. I don't really see another way of winning. Oh, they took it. That's super surprising. They must have Extinction Event for even. Maybe my Extraction Specialist gets back a Soldier of the Pantheon in that case. I don't really see a situation where they don't. Oh, they could think I have Brave the Elements. There is that. Yeah, that's horrible. Um, this declaration is going to end up being good though. So we got that going for us. Yeah, I'm definitely playing this on Thalia. If we draw land, we can deck. Oh, we can't Deck and Stone and Luminarch Aspirant. We're gonna Deck and Stone this Bone Crusher Giant no matter what. I think this is a tough game. I mean, triple Rending Volley is speaks for itself, but yeah, this is definitely a tough game. We're really hoping that they play Bone Crusher Giant and don't impact the board otherwise. Um, I think that the red-black games where they draw a lot of 3-drops are definitely winnable, and the red-black games where they don't draw a lot of 3-drop are really hard to win. land. Super confusing though. Graveyard Trespasser. Okay. We get to 2 for 1 them. I'm just getting in with this. If they take the trade, that's great. Okay. Um, yeah, I'll play the land, I guess. Oh my. Yeah, yep, we discard. Okay, we can't beat that. Okay. That's a loss for us. I mean, we have outs, right? If we are able to kill Kroxa right now, we are good. All right. One time for the one time. Removal spell for Daddy-O. That is not a removal spell. All right, we lost against Red Black. That was an insane hand from them, right? Though 9 times. Okay. Insane hand. Like we had a good hand too. Um, Getting kind of stumbled on the third land was unfortunate for us, especially in game two. So I think fortune fell in their favor a little bit, especially in game three with the triple rending volley, um, and out of our favor a little bit. But that was close. Definitely a winnable matchup, especially with the sideboard plan that we have. Yeah, I don't know about the Anointed Peacekeeper. I think the flying is probably better, but if we wanted activated abilities to cost 2 mana, like maybe we'd use it against green or something. I really don't see that happening. We're on the draw and we don't have a 1-drop. We do have 2-drop, 3-drop, and it's really powerful. I don't know. Is it close? Four lands on the draw without a turn 1 seems like it's not good enough. So I'm going to mulligan it. Whoa, what an upgrade. What an upgrade. 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. Thank you. Okay, and I'm glad we did it. We needed an aggressive line. And we drew the second Brave the Elements? Okay. This is kind of cool. So next turn, Thousands Lieutenant, swing 3. Hopefully, unless they troll here. Don't troll. Thank you. Okay, so they have second Elf. Okay, not great. Could be better. Skyclave Apparition is good against them, but probably not good enough. We just need their life total to be lower. Hopefully they like Karn here. We can beat Karn. I'm really hoping that they have a problem with their hand. Okay, that's not a problem. Cavalier. Nykthos. Okay, 3 cards in hand. Alright, so the strategy here is to amass a board that wins with Brave as fast as possible. Unfortunately, I think getting this takes a lot away from their mana. Alright, let's think. Does Kiora do anything on this board state? It adds like a million mana, right? But they already have a million mana. What do they have? Nykthos taps for, let's assume they don't have a Kiora. Nykthos taps for 1, 2, 3, 6. And then they leave 7, 8, 9. So they have 9 mana. I don't think Kiora really does much. Or taking out Kiora really does much. And I think honestly attacking here is essential because we get them closer to being dead. Yeah, we'll hit them. Maybe with luck we get to Brave next turn for the win. I mean, probably not, right? But it'd be 1, 2. Yeah, we don't win. 12 mana's a lot. That's a lot more. Nissa. Okay. Oh, so they get Karn probably and win? Yeah, we can't beat that. Okay. I don't think Thalia beat that or anything like that. Okay. We want these. I like these. I don't like these. I like Braves though. I was cutting Thalias before. I don't love that. I saw people cutting 2 Adeline just because we want to be more interactive. That kind of makes sense to me. Do I want Redain on the play? I think soldiers can come out. We still have 9 1-drops. 2-drops are really powerful. Maybe take out 1 Thalia. Let's try that. I honestly think this is a good matchup with a huge bias on their best draws. Mono Green's best draws are really hard to beat, as we just saw. Double Elf Kiora seems tough. This also doesn't have a 1-drop, but has like turn 2 Thalia, turn 3 Redain. I feel like that's good against them. I could definitely be wrong. It could be like bad against their plan B, but we'll see. They're still deciding. Okay. If this hand had a 1-drop, obviously it would be insane. Like 1-drop instead of Adeline or something like that. Elvish Mystic is not what we want to see, but it was what we were given. Skyclave Apparition is good. Like if they Old Growth Troll, Skyclave is good. If they don't Old Growth Troll, then we Redain. Old Growth Troll. Okay, Skyclave's good here. Okay, so we can take that out and hit them. Hopefully they don't have another Old Growth Troll. That'd be super annoying. I do want to get Redain out as soon as possible, but it doesn't really slow down like Cavalier draws, which is unfortunate. Maybe I should have just Redained. Ooh, they have something. Okay, that's not great. Hmm. Alright, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Redain still seems good against like Storm Festival. Um, so, but then there's the option of like just kill them. um, I think I'm gonna Redain because it's also better against like Karn and other big non-creatures, but it definitely could be a mistake and Adeline was better there. You know what? Maybe Adeline was just better because Adeline double Thassageddon and the next turn is like really, really, really powerful. And I'm playing a lot of non-creatures, so Thalia's Lieutenant is, or non-human, so Thalia's Lieutenant gets worse. Llanowar is something we're okay with them putting in their hand. Nykthos we don't love. What are they playing? If we draw land and can go Adeline, Thalia's Lieutenant, that'd be really good. Haven is also definitely. Oh, they have one card in hand. Nice. Okay, this is a good thing. Portable hole. What do we hole? Oh, we can't hole. That's fine. Maybe hole Lieutenant was the play there. I don't really know. I don't know what they possibly could have. We're taxing them so much, but it's probably not enough because of Nykthos. Hole definitely. I think Hole was the play actually because what Hole does is it takes away 2 mana, and when we're taxing them, that seems really impactful. Voracious Hydra. Okay. What are they targeting? Okay. Okay. And they still have 3 mana. Heart of Kiran, and they play it. Okay. Not the end of the world. Cool. So we can do this. What do we hit? If we hit Voracious Hydra, they use it to crew Heart of Kiran, and Heart of Kiran kills more stuff, which I don't think I really care about. I just don't want them to activate Karn again. If we kill Karn, then Heart of Kiran really never activates again. I don't think I care about Heart of Kiran activating again. So I think I want to kill the Hydra. So then they have 2 blockers, and we can send 4 things at Karn, so Karn dies. But if I kill, actually, I'm gonna kill Heart of Kiran because that actually trades with Adeline. Oh, it wasn't gonna trade with Adeline anyway. I'm bad at the game. That's fine. I can be bad at the game. Okay. So I don't really care about Skyclave dying. So 1 thing at Karn, um, 2 things at Karn, 3 things at Karn. This is gonna be at them. The 4th thing's gonna be at Karn. Yeah. So that will be okay. We're gonna attack Karn. We just want to make sure Karn dies. This guarantees Karn dies. They get to eat 1 thing. Don't really care what it is because our everything gets bigger than them, and then their life total is so low. Yeah, we're okay with Thalia dying. They just have one top deck. If they have like Storm the Festival, they could have cast it anyway. Honestly, I think them blocking that is a little bit better because then they have another blocker next turn that is immune to Brave the Elements shenanigans, but that's fine. They are at 3, and they drew a good card. Please not Karn. Kiora. Kiora doesn't do anything. They're just dead, right? I guess they can animate Lair of the Hydra. Okay, I don't see a world where they win, but I guess it's possible. Okay, we'll animate this. Oh, they have Wolfwillow Haven blockers, right? So I guess there's that. Okay. Alright, so I think I just attack all. Maybe I don't attack with a Skyclave Apparition. Alright, so that's attacking. I mean, these are definitely all attacking. I'll have one more thing. Let's say if they could take away, they could use this. Does this make it sack? Okay. So if they use this, then they get 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So that they can you can get one of these, and they can make another 2/2. So let's just do the safe attack. I don't think I really need Skyclave Apparition, because if they have 8 mana, then they have one more blocker, and they can activate Lair of the Hydra. They can also just make Lair of the Hydra huge. Oh, this is sorcery speed? Oh, thank you so much. William Tandry coming in for the clutch. Alright, so they can make Lair of the Hydra huge, right? Okay, now that definitely changes things. So let's consider, because that's got to be their plan, right? They use this, they add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 mana, so they make this an 8 power thing. They have 5 blockers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers plus 7. So they're dead. Because then if they have 5 blockers and they take our extra 1 and this 2 drop, then they die. Alright. Yeah, no, you were right. Yep, it's only during their turn. Great, great call. Obviously here. That was an awesome call. Thank you so much. They just took it. Okay. Nice. Okay. Thalia seemed better than I anticipated there. Adeline seemed better than I anticipated there. Do we still think Redain is better? Feels weird to be this threat light. We are pretty threat light. I think I want these. And I don't want these because I have portable holes. Maybe even is it crazy to cut a Brave? Probably. Thalia's probably worse on the draw. I want to try this. I don't know why I keep like reconsidering my entire sideboard strategy every time I play against green. I still think it's a positive matchup, but sometimes it's hard to do decision making at the end of a long day. Let's see. Definite mulligan. We crossed their fingers that they mulliganed. They kept. Can we keep this? I think we go to 5. Now that's a keep. Oh, okay. Do we just play Luminarch Aspirant and try to win off the back of it? Alright. I think we get rid of Thalia because it's worse on the draw. And Brave. Maybe we... No, I take it back. I think we get rid of... Cancel. Okay. I think we get rid of Luminarch and Brave. And I think we play Thalia on 2 and hope it's disruptive enough. Two Luminarch Aspirants is super, super good. One is good enough, especially with Thalia. Hopefully we can disrupt their mana. We haven't been able to disrupt their mana yet, but there's a first time for everything. Really hope they don't have an elf. Great, nice. Maybe they'll play another elf. Okay, different names. That's not what we wanted. Alright, turn 3, Storm of the Festival doesn't seem ideal. Alright, you know, sometimes you can't do anything. What are they gonna get? Sky Sovereign. That seems really, really bad. Okay. So unless they have a land, they can't play Sky Sovereign. That's a bonus. So this is gonna go at Karn. That triggers. That's gonna go at Karn. Okay, they just let Karn die and then they play Sky Sovereign. That makes way more sense. What was I thinking? Um, so like play Sky Sovereign, kill Thalia, never crew it. That's fine. They only have one card left in hand. Okay, land off the top would be really nice. That's not bad either. So obviously we'll do this. I think that this Dauntless Bodyguard is going to protect this, 'cause I don't see this dying. That might be is that crazy? How does this die? If they can't really go like Karn Meteor Golem. They could fight it and Sky Sovereign it. We're probably still winning if they just Sky Sovereign kill our Luminarch Aspirant. I think we're still winning this game. Yeah, we'll protect this, unfortunately. Okay. If they play a big thing, we can Declaration Zone it. If they don't, I don't know. Kiora, okay. Hopefully they don't have anything else. Sounds like they have something else. Okay, Old Growth Troll is not the worst. The fact that they draw a card is not great, but Old Growth Troll is not the bad thing. Okay. Deck and Stone here. We could put it here. Either way, this is like we're sacking for Sky Sovereign. They probably just eat here. Okay. These are all going straight at them. Do I want Luminarch to get in? Sorry, let me think. Today I checked decks energy. Mono white back. Oh, you think it's strange to kick out Lee Spellbinder? I never was super impressed with it personally, but I can see how that's a little bit strange. Um, I, I think honestly, Luminarch Aspirant's just getting in there, which might mean Dauntless Bodyguard just gets in there. Is that crazy? No, that seems definitely fine. I think that's fine. We want them as low as possible, go wide strategy, all that, you know. Every block with Llanowar Elves, they have to actually, like, oh, that's the only thing they do. Alright, they're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd rather untap with Adeline, for sure. Oh, okay. That's not that bad. Alright, so now they're at 7. Oath of this is not the best. Karn. Karn with Nykthos? Come on. Alright, that's not great. At least they're tapping Nykthos. Wow. That's a hand. I think we lose. Yeah, we probably lose. What needs to happen for us to not lose? They haven't activated Curia, I don't think. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, I think we're. I'm just gonna concede. We can't beat this. Unfortunate. That was frustrating. Mono green. We're officially negative. I felt like it's a good matchup, but that mold of 5 was actually a really good mold of 5. We definitely want more portable holes if we're gonna beat that deck in our games 2 and 3. But yeah, for sure frustrating. I think that like our lines were good in that, and then in game 3, I guess we'll keep this. Um, we don't really need probably soldier. Um, in game 3, when they had 2 cards in hand and completely went off, that seems like a tough thing to come back from. All right, so we're probably against a Go-Go deck. Oh, Abzan. Oh, maybe it's Greasefang. Sand doesn't seem great against Greasefang. That's interesting. They really needed the land drop, maybe? That's a good draw. Hopeful Initiate's pretty useful later. Um, I'm gonna go for the line where they kind of have to deal with my board. Hopefully this doesn't have 3 power. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna assume that they took the line that gave them the Greasefang Parhelion. Um, if we do nothing, I don't really see a way for us to win. We can keep them off Parhelion, but then they just have like a 4-3 and a 3-2, and we can't really beat that board. We can just hope they don't have Greasefang and go for an Adeline. That seems better. Yeah, I think that's the best we can do, honestly. I mean, nothing, if they have Greasefang, I'm just trying to think, is there anything that we could really do? The answer is probably not, especially when they're at 18. Yeah, I don't think there's no on the deck. Okay. Well, they had Greasefang. What do we cut? I just brought in a bunch of things that Brave doesn't really do much with. And brought in a lot of 2-drops, so kind of makes me want to drop some Luminarch. Extraction Specialist doesn't seem uniquely great, so let's try that. That's definitely not good enough. That's way better. Alright, we'll keep that. We will put... honestly, Brave at the bottom. My idea is to go turn 1... oh, turn 1 Soldier. Turn 2 Kythian, Dauntless Bodyguard, and then turn 3 Hearse. Nice. Thalia is good too. I could no, Thalia is bad with Hearse. I'm gonna get some guys down, so we'll go Kythian. If Kythian flips, so that's super great. Play your push for sure. Yep. Okay. Protect that. If they have any way to get anything in the graveyard, Hearse is obviously good. If we draw a land and they don't, then maybe we'll Thalia first. Alright, let's see if they get it in the graveyard. That's actually really good right here, unfortunately. They didn't get it in the graveyard, they just got a land to hand, so I think we have to Hearse, unfortunately. You know what? I should have left one of these back. Ugh. Because of Abrupt Decay. Or because of Witherbloom Command. Not ideal. Yeah, we'll add a line. Well, that's a lot of cards that we're okay with going to the graveyard. I forgot to eat last turn with Unlicensed Source, unfortunately, but it's okay, I guess. Shock. Anything matter? I guess we'll take their creatures. Sun Gold's good. Thalia might be better. Sun Gold gets unblockable next turn, though. They probably game block here. I'm gonna play Sun Gold. Um, Probably doesn't matter what I take. This is probably a trade for Adeline, but definitely could be something else. Yep, can't really do anything against that. Voice doesn't do a whole ton. We have a lot of graveyard interaction, so I'm pretty happy with where we are. If we draw land, we can like animate Mutavault and Hearse, something like that. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about Chariot. Um, I'll take those out. Skyclave Apparition is so good right here. I think we can get in Soldier. Yeah, honestly, I think we were just like trying to get in with as many things as like we can. These will eventually die, you know, I don't know. It's my idea at least right now. The hearse will the hearse will hopefully get us there eventually. If they have another Seeker's Chariot, that's really bad. Hmm. That seems really good. They even got the Greasefang in the yard. I mean, it still does the Fatal Push, but or something like that. But that was a good line, or that was a good opportunity for us. Whew, scary. will exile their Greasefang and I guess their push or whatever. Hopefully it shoots a good draw here. Um, we definitely can't like get too vulnerable, but ideally we want to start attacking with this. Seems like they don't have much, so hopefully this is enough. We're not in a great spot. If they can get their like a Parhelion in the graveyard, we're dead. But maybe we just wait one more turn. We have a lot of attackers next turn. I don't know. Hearse is like a one-shot kill soon. Wow. I didn't like feel super far ahead, but maybe if they had nothing, we're in a better spot than I was giving us credit for. Um, hmm. Is Bray? I guess the question I'm asking myself, I didn't take out all my extraction specialists. That's insane. Yeah, that's where we can bring another Brave. Just an Alpha Strike against their Plan B seems good. I don't know. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not that good. I think we still want our one drops. Can't think of a two drop that we don't want. Yeah, I think this is what we want. All right, playing for the 3/2. I'm going to keep this hand. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. I don't know. They kept a 7-card hand. Their combo beats us, but I don't think we can really mulligan a hand this powerful. Okay, they don't have a one drop. On the play, it would be like a no-brainer. Maybe I should have like, I don't know. I don't think I can mulligan to like 2 of hers, right? Like that doesn't seem great. Jam into their fail rate. Okay. Maximize damage. They definitely have hands that can destroy us here, so. Grizzly Salvage into Parhelion. No Parhelion. Okay, we're good. We're safe for a turn. Got one turn. What did they grab? Reveals a bunch of things. What does Grizzly Salvage let them grab? You may put a creature or land. Oh, so they must have grabbed a land. Takanuma. Okay. Okay. Well, this is good against. We have Skyclave Apparition, so we got that going for us. Like we definitely Skyclave this. I think. Like we're not we're not Adelining into that for sure. Um, they're at 13 with the Greasefang down. So you're saying there's a chance. What did they get? They got Parhelion in the graveyard. Alright, so hopefully we can draw a graveyard interaction spell right now. Oh. Oh, there it is. How does he do it? How does he do it? Whew. That was a close one, everybody. That was a close one. Alright. They could trade here. I don't think I care. They also can kill this, get a 3/3. I don't think I care about any of that. So, yeah. They can have their Grease Fang back. This might be super aggressive, but I feel pretty far ahead, so. Yeah, okay. So it was a free 2 damage. That's nice. Nice to know. Okay. So we'll get the Parhelion and I guess an Informant. It's definitely possible that we just kill Chariot and then go for something bigger next turn. Hmm. Yeah, I think we just wait. Honestly, I honestly think we just wait. We're in such a dominant position. If especially if Chariot dies. Um, we can play a little bit of a longer game here. If we draw land, we can Dahlia and Adeline. Seems really powerful. I was gonna say, are they gonna shock? That's crazy to me, but nice. They probably have another one? Unfortunate. Alright, so what can we get this time? Chariot for sure. Never mind. That's fine. I'll do that at the end of turn. I was thinking that they didn't have anything left, but. Alright, so this isn't. They're not like dead in the water or anything. Um, double Secret Chariot is definitely good for them. That's a good draw. It's an okay draw. Do I want to just go hard on killing that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I need to. I think we can just have Adeline be out, and that will be fine. We can try to trade with the Zika Chariot with Adeline. I think we have this long game. Can also crew the hearse and block the chariot. Them having land is great. after they get another chariot. It's not great. We are at 20 though. And kind of, did they play Takenuma? Greasefang. Sure. Turn target. Okay. So they do have to target. We'll kill the chariot and the other chariot, I guess. I'll take that trade since we have a replacement for sure. They have one card left in hand. If they don't play anything, it's like likely a land, I guess. Okay. Um, we could play Adeline and defend it with Dauntless Bodyguard. That seems really powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Parhelion costs 8. I don't think we care about Parhelion coming down yet, so that's nice. I could also play Dauntless Bodyguard and protect Thalia's Lieutenant, which is going to become really, really big. Or I could play it and protect Hopeful Initiate. Well, one thing's for sure is that we're playing this. And I think we want these counters to stay around. So we'll do this. But we're going to guard here, for sure. Okay. If they drop Parhelion... Yeah, Crewing doesn't give it haste. The fact that it brings something back from the graveyard gives it haste. Okay, so we'll get that, and we can get creatures back to... So Satyr Wayfinder. Otherwise, not much we can do. This Hopeful Initiate will definitely be powerful on untap. We do have to untap, I guess. But they have a lot of cards in exile. They have all of their chariots and one Parhelion. Their will command. Alright. They didn't get it. Nice. No cards in hand. Hmm. I want Hopeful Initiate's ability to be up. Them trading with Adeline isn't super great. Hmm. We could animate both Mutavaults. They have 5 blockers. We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers, so that's definitely not enough. I don't think we're quite in Alpha Strike range. But I think we'd have to fade a draw step. But, let's think about this. If I just go all out and like attack with everything, they'd have to put 4 things on this to kill it. So they could do 4, 1. So it's probably just attack with everything. And then we have these huge things next turn. It's going to be hard for them to get Parhelion in the graveyard. If we attack with Thalia's Agenda, I feel like we have to attack with Hopeful Initiate. If we attack with just Adeline, then they trade with 2 things. That doesn't really, that's not super successful. I'm gonna go all out. Not with the Skyclave though. I don't think I want to attack with Skyclave. I don't want to give him a 3/3 when we have a bunch of X2s, so we'll just do this. These cat tokens are doing a lot. Okay. So they only took 1. Our board's pretty slim. Wonder what they got. It's definitely something. I wonder if it's the reanimation spell. Tassiger. Okay. Wow, that's a card. It's a very good card. Okay. How do we beat this? Top 4, top 5. How do we win? They have 3 blockers. We're gonna have 5 attackers. 2 are insta blocks. I think we just have to give them Grizzly Salvage and pray. We can't give them Abrupt Decay and still win. Satyr Wayfinder is a blocker. I think we just have to get aggressive and give them Grizzly Salvage. It just feels really, really bad with that many Parhelions left in their deck, but yeah. And they didn't hit it. Nice. They get a land. 20 cards left on the deck. Massacre's out. Uh, not okay. Okay. That's gonna hit Greasefang, the only legal target. Now if we attack all out, they probably trade with Adeline, and they have to block these two, so the rest is free and they go to 1. Am I right about that? They have to block these two, so the rest is free and they go to 1. Because both of those are lethal. That was a draw. That was a draw. Alright. They have to draw like Grizzly Salvage, which they might be out of. No, they have one more. My removal spells aren't that bad, also, but I was saying they have to draw Grizzly Salvage into Greasefang with Parhelion being going into the graveyard. I guess Grapple with the Past might be a card that does that too. Mill 3. Yeah, Grapple could do it. Removal spells, like, probably not good enough. Just gets them a blocker. Seems like the wrong card, but that's fine. Oh, they said GG. Good game. Yeah, there's nothing that they could do. Oh, that was that was a stressful one. We really went back and forth for a while there. What'd they go through? All 4 chariots. 1 Parhelion. So in the next 19 cards, they still had a Parhelion. Oh, I guess they have can't stay away. Oh, I don't really know what they're doing, but seeing what the next couple cards are going to be. Revealed card zone. Alright, well, we got a chest. Another 3/2. Let's see what we get. Something big. Oh, I loved playing this card, Mass Manipulation. That was my week 1 of what card did that come out in after Ravnica Allegiance? Whatever core set it was. After War of the Spark. I got the SCG top 8 with Ramp, and I played 3 Mass Manipulation, and it was the worst card in the deck, and I cut it afterwards, and then I think other people like played it the week after me and just like switched it out with good cards, and it was awesome. So great memories from that. So yeah, let's just talk a little bit about this before moving on. I think I like this plan. This is super similar to what I've been running so far. Extraction Specialist seemed good. Having access to Extraction Specialist in the main seems like we have a better matchup of control, so we probably don't need the Selfless Spirit. It wasn't being boarded in a lot anyway. Having the Wedding Announcement as the board is good. I kind of like having the Wedding Announcement and the Extraction Specialist. Seems pretty good against Red-Black. I definitely like John's strategy of 3 Unlicensed Hearse. I think I'll probably buy that soon. I was kind of saving up my ticks for elves. I don't think that'll have enough though, so I'm probably wasting my time, and I should just get the hearse. Yeah, I honestly don't think I'd change a card. I like the 22 lands. I like these. 2 drops are always great. This plan seems pretty good. Probably brings our red matchup again up. Drawing Wedding Announcement sometimes is pretty bad. Game 1 and Extraction Specialist is like kind of never bad. So I like it. So we got another 3/2. I'll be uploading this, and hope you had a good time watching. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Have a good one. I don't think I'll be back on until next week. I'm going on vacation, last vacation for a little while, to Maine, kind of my last one of the summer, and so I won't be out doing any events. But hopefully next week we'll start off. I'll try to play something fun, maybe elves, maybe we'll just play this in the new meta and see how it goes. Have a good one, everybody.